got pro triathlete Steve McKenna on the line.
I am off dad duties this morning, just so you know. Yeah, I get emotional just hearing that question and talking about it, because there has been really tough to get to that point where you can win one. So I never knew how much it would mean to me, but it did. And I was really happy to see that it meant a lot to the girls as well. Well, Winnie, she didn't care. She was actually just yelling, "Get me out of here!" But Lauren was crying. My dad and Mum were crying, and I cried for a good 3K towards the finish line. So yeah, it was awesome. I'll never probably be able to replicate that feeling, because the first one probably always means the most.
Pros flying past with steely looks on their faces. And do you talk to each other when you're in those situations?
We do. I do. Oh no, I said to Burks, I was really lame during the race. I said, "Oh man, this is going to be such a good memory," because we ran together for like 30K. And he was like, yeah, shut up. I think the run is where I'm most in my zone, I guess, in my realm. And I'm usually waiting until people die. I don't want to make a move that's a risk.
Steve, can I ask, is there anything you did different in the lead up to Port Mac? Like, I've heard that you hadn't actually ridden the Port Mac course. Is that right?
Yeah, I'd only ridden it on Fulgaz, actually. So I do credit Fulgaz to actually knowing where I was going.
Right.
Yes.
Knowing I was up in Thredbo for 10 days, and I decided to do that instead of go straight to the race and know the course. So in this block particularly, I've only gone on the roads twice. Now it's been five weeks. So I've actually got a sweat rash on my back, which is starting to sting every time I sweat. But I've got this like gooch stuff that I slather on everywhere now because it's got antifungal. But I'm putting my chamois cream everywhere because it's antifungal. But
guys, does anyone have any questions for Steve?
I'm from Toowoomba, and I'll be coming up to Cairns. It's going to be my my second Ironman distance event this year. I did my first last year at Port Macquarie, and I know the day before I was super anxious, a bundle of nerves. So my question's sort of a follow-on from Tony's, Steve. I assume you still get nervous on race morning like us mere mortals. Do you have any little rituals or routines that you use to handle that?
For me, everything's about staying calm, not too much coffee, having a laugh at all costs. So even if it's just tricking yourself into thinking you're having a laugh, you got to force it and distract yourself. And the night before, be with people, don't be alone. Whenever I'm alone before a race, it's not good. I hate my head. I don't get to sleep. So yeah, I think, and everyone does have it. Everyone I've been mates with or coached and myself, no matter what level of race it is, everyone's like putting themselves through what's going to happen in that race, and they do get nervous despite the fact that it's, they want to be there and it's only for fun, and that's what I have to tell myself too. So I've eventually just made this rule within our group, which was, if it's not fun, don't do it. We're only here for fun, so just keep reminding yourself, if it's painful, good, that's what we're here for, but it's also fun. So it's easy to say, stick to your plan. I think if you've got a plan and you're confident that you've done the work and you can stick, and you're confident you'll stick to that plan, it's not actually going to be that painful because your plan is within yourself.
That's great advice. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, it looks like someone's had a bit of a go. You heard Troy is a mere model, not a mere mortal. There you go. Come on again. Well, there you go. I'm not sure actually, but Troy's pain cave looks like a dungeon of some description. So I'm not sure how often he lets himself out, but hopefully in 10 days we'll get to see him.
And Steve, thanks so much for your your time this morning and insights into the life of a Iron Dad.
Iron Dad. I like it. Before we go, a bit of soul food for everyone, as I like to do, round us out. As athletes, you know, I think we've become strong and resilient to a lot of things because we face uncertainty each day, every time we get on the start line, every time we put on our running shoes or the swim cap. We're used to facing adversity and challenges, and I think each one of us is well placed to take care of yourself, your family and your friends in this crazy world, post-COVID world in which we live. So for now, guys, thank you again. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Beck. Thank you, everyone. And Captain Craig signing off. Look forward to seeing you in the virtual world or in the real world soon. Please ride safely. Take care of yourselves.
We'll all be a little bit fitter.
We'll all be a little bit fitter.